I'm heading down to the dam which we built in 1995, about a year after we bought our property here. We're very happy that it's actually started flowing again. It hasn't flowed since 2010 probably, with the severe drought that we've had in Texas in the last several years. You can see as I'm going down, we have these steps built into the side of the bank going down to the dam. The ones that we had put in across have all washed away, and we're going to have the guy that put them all in come back and do it. But here's our dam across Roy Creek, which again was built in 1995 along with the supports for the bridge, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. We had all this cleared out quite nicely, but as you can see, it is really overgrown in the last few years. We'll have to get back down here over the next year or so and straighten all this out. It's a beautiful setting. It's just a matter of getting in here and clearing it. This is what we call the Christmas bridge because it was installed Christmas of 1996, sometime after we actually put the supports and the dam in. What's interesting about this is that the civil engineer told us that this bridge would be ordered out of Minnesota, and I asked him why we couldn't find one in Texas or some surrounding state, and he indicated that the best bridges like this came out of Minnesota, so they put this thing on a flatbed and trucked it down here. We were glad we weren't here when they installed it, because they had to bring a crane all the way down here from the road and install it. Luckily we did this in 1996 after we bought the property, a year or so afterwards. Otherwise, no telling what it would cost now to do it. And the other problem would be there might be regulations about doing this that we'd have to adhere to. This is looking at our bridge from the other side of the creek. We have about 5 or so acres on the other side here that we need to, again, do a lot of clearing and all, but it's so pretty now with the water flowing, and we'll work on all this for about the next year or so. There's plenty of guys out here that can help us clear this. I try to do it myself, but I'm afraid I'm past that in my life. At any rate, you can see the water flowing right through here, perhaps. This is looking downstream from our bridge. When we have heavy rains, this really gets rolling through here. This is Roy Creek, which heads into the Pedernales River, which is, probably about a mile or so from here. It had been dry, and now it's flowing quite nicely too, so everybody in the area is real happy about it because they do a lot of canoeing and fishing on the Pedernales River. Runs from Johnson City on down into Austin.